Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Holowitz and I want to thank you for being here for this tutorial on PowerPoint. So as we look at PowerPoint this year, we're going to talk about some of the different tabs in Microsoft PowerPoint. So right now we're focusing on the Home tab and some of the things that are here. If you want to put a new slide into a presentation, you have some options. If you just simply click on New Slide, it will throw in a new slide. I'm going to undo that. If I decide that I want to go and make a more specific type of slide, for example, I want a to content slide, I can click on that under the drop down and choose the type of slide I want. And then it's going to add the content over here to make it easier for me to work with. If I want to reuse a slide, clicked away from that. If I want to reuse a slide, I can click on this. And what's interesting about reusing a slide is not only can I reuse a slide from right inside this presentation, but I can also search my PC for different slides that were used in different presentations. So the reuse slides is really interesting as well. When I'm on a layout or on a slide, if I want to choose the layout of the slide and make it different, I can come to the layout option, click on the drop down, and choose the layout. Now it can mess with the content you already have in there, so you want to be careful with that. Also, if I want to reset it, I can reset the slide as well. So I have some options there. A section is sort of interesting in respect is I can create a section. So let's say I want to add a section and I call it the first 3 slides. I'm going to create a section called First 3 Slides, and I'm going to click Rename, and it named them right here. Now, I sort of put that in the wrong spot, but that's okay. That will illustrate my point. I'm going to click on this slide. I'm going to go back up, click on Section, and click on Add Section. Now, what it did is it added it above the slide I was on. So I'm going to type in Next 2 Slides. Now, why would you want a section? Well, let me illustrate what this does. So now that I've done this and click rename, now this section is called Next 2 Slides. This one is called First 3 Slides. Obviously it's 3 slides, but it started with number 3. Let's say I want to take this section right here, and if I click on it and drag, I can move it above any one of these sections. So sections are a way to sort of segment my slides and then move them as a small group. So you can do some really interesting things with the slides and moving them around. And these are just all little shortcuts, easy tools. So if you got a really complicated presentation, you can break it down and simplify it a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Holowitz. Thank you very much for being here. Have a great one. Bye now.